Where is the most dangerous place a man could find himself in life? It is not going to be where you think it is. It is living without a purpose. Because when you have nothing to live for, there is no reason to continue living. And unfortunately, that is where a lot of men find themselves today. Just imagine, you go to sleep, the alarm goes off, you wake up, you go to work, you return home, only to fall into that same routine every day. After 20 years, you begin to feel empty on the inside. And that is because you know that you are wasting your life. This is the burden of a lack of purpose. I am Kanu. I'm a retired Army major and a transformational coach. And I work with men addressing the issues that we don't often speak about. In this final episode of the 7-part series, I'm going to unpack the burden of lack of purpose. And I'm going to describe the 3 signs that show when a man is living without a purpose. It is the third one that slowly destroys his life. The first sign that a man is living without purpose is restlessness. He may change jobs or partners frequently. Or if he has a settled job and a family, he may feel a deep dissatisfaction with his life, even though his life appears to be stable. And that is because every road would seem pointless to the man who does not have a sense of direction. The next sign of a lack of purpose is escapism. He wants to escape the reality of this empty feeling that he has on the inside. So he does that by seeking distractions. Doom scrolling on social media for hours of the day seems to be the modus operandi of his life. Or maybe he spends excessive hours playing video games in his room. He may find himself seeking sexual relations with multiple partners, but it can also show up in porn addiction. But the third and most dangerous sign of the burden of a lack of purpose is a man's loss of drive. Because when he loses his drive to live, he can easily succumb to the challenges of life. Men need challenges because it fuels their personal growth. Every man needs to embark on a new mission ever so often, because if he doesn't, he's going to lose that fire that burns within him. That fire is his passion for life. So ask yourself this: when was the last time did I feel truly passionate about what I am doing? If you are unable to answer that question, then brother, you need to check and see if you have been carrying that burden of a lack of purpose. But there's a solution. Purpose begins when a man takes ownership of his life. It is when you hold those reins and dictate the direction of your life. You can begin to release that burden of a lack of purpose by doing things that are challenging. Maybe it's hiking over mountains or learning something new, like a language or a skill. Or you can help others by serving in volunteer organizations. The key to it is, you do not need to know everything. All you need is direction. And that is how you begin to release that burden that a lot of men are walking around with today. The burden of a lack of purpose. And this, my friend, completes the 7-part series of the burdens that men carry silently. I hope that this knowledge was valuable to you. I will be bringing more content on the issues that are affecting men, because your voice matters. So subscribe, but also check out the full series if you haven't just yet. And I will see you in the next one. Peace, brother.